What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Birthday's the Beginning. I've let my game run for like another bajillion years, and so we gotta go check and see if our gorgonzolas and shit are growing. We got a couple of new things here. We've actually grown a tree! We've got a tree! Glorious trees! So let's go ahead and collect all the little things that have grown while you haven't been watching the show. And so we've got, what is this right here? Broblox the Mighty demands to know. It's a lepidodendron. Okay, that's pretty cool. We didn't get any graptoloids or anything, though. I was expecting, like, graptoloids to grow and all kinds of random stuff. The ocean is a crazy place. The ancient ocean was even crazier. Believe me, there was some weird shit living in the ocean back in the day. This is a tree. We apparently birthed it. We did a good job, and we birthed the hell out of this thing. It's probably going to die once the temperature goes down, because it looks like we're about to have planetary temperature drop. So that should be kind of interesting. But it's a huge tree that grows in the wet earth and warm climates. It's differentiated from Cytophyton, which is actually, Cytophyton is one of the other things that we grew. What is this thing right here? We grew another thing on this side. What is this? Like a mushroom or like a flower? Like, what the hell is this thing? It's a Cytophyton, a rhinia plant native to warm temperatures. It evolved from Baragwanathia as it spread throughout various regions. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. What is this right here, too? It looks like we've got some flowers, so we can give them to our godly girlfriend. Godly girlfriend, please love us, or godly boyfriend, I don't know. I haven't decided yet if Broblox is going to swing one way or the other. Maybe he'll go both, I don't know. I haven't really filled out his character sheet yet. A plant that thrives in warm, dry climates. This is a blue grama. Okay, so a blue-ass grama done grown over here. We've also got a normal recovery leaf, which allows us to get our HP back. And is that everything? Have we gotten all the things have grown over here? This side, the temperatures appear to be super cool. I think the temperatures are going to be fine over here. This area appears to be our, like, cradle of life. This area over here, I mean, stuff is growing. It is, but it's mostly just stromatolites. Mostly just stromatolites and, like, weeds and shit that are growing over here. What is this spot, and why is it red? Is it because the hydration is lower? Interesting. I think we should put in some mountains. That's what I'm thinking for today. You guys want to build a mountain range? Let's build a damn mountain range. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to go over here. We're going to expand the size of our box. And then we're just going to... Yeah, that looks good. Sure. Absolutely. That looks great. Oh, the temperature goes down as you have more mountains. That's not good, considering we have, like, a global thing about to happen with our temperatures. That's probably not a good thing, but, you know... Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I'll put in, like, a little ridge right here. And I love how, like, I mean, it doesn't look natural, but at the same time, this game makes it easy to build, like, cool stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it makes it easy to have locations where, like, stuff happens, and it looks like it wasn't made, like, with a painter. Like, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, we got ourselves a mountain right there. Have we picked up, is there any more items linked? What's a brown thing over here? What's this brown thing? So there's a brown thing on this side. I don't think I've ever seen, like, a brown thing on the map before, so what does that mean? Oh, it's a new plant. It's a new plant. All right, we'll collect it because leveling up is super awesome, and I enjoy... It's an autumn fern. An autumn fern. Birth temperature, adaptation temperature. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It's in between its adaptation, so we should see a pretty good explosion from this right here, too. I think we'll get some mileage out of this. It's a plant that can grow in any warm climate. I'm interested in looking at animals. Let's have a look at our animal list and see how far away we are from getting something, you know, cool and sexy. If I wanted to go down the trilobite line... Oh, we get like a little, it's a little squiddy. Yeah, let's get a little squiddy. What's up with a squiddy? So its birth temperature is 46 to 56. And anywhere where there's Picaya, Elrathia, and Astraspis. Okay. So I assume this is probably Astraspis. Either that or something further along this way is Astraspis. This is a cephalocordate that lives in Elrathia, lives with Elrathia. Well, we've already got Elrathia, so that's good. We probably got to get our Elrathia numbers up, though. We got to get our Elrathia investments working. We're working our way down the plant tree pretty damn quickly right now, actually. The plant tree's been doing its thing. Let's see if maybe we can get some new... So, warm seas next to Codium fragile. Well, what's the next thing for this? It's shallows. It has all but replaced... Oh, it's just seaweed that's replaced Colunia. Okay. I want this little guy right here, a large sea predator, native to very hot water. It births in 46 to 56 and adapts. How are we looking on 46 to 56 over here? We're on 27, actually. But if I go southwards, I think this one over here might be good enough. So if we've got 46... No, this is 37, actually. All right. Well, let's create some more water over here. Let's see what we can do. So if I can just drop a couple of these over here, looks good to me. Temperature has bounced back up, so let's keep the water trucking. I don't know if this map is going to be big enough to do everything that I want to do, But we're going to try. Oh, I can go up to like a third size now. Good lord. Okay, we can do a big old ocean right now if we want to. Just drop that shit down to the flow. Yeah, let's get the global temperature up slightly. If I don't do that, I feel like I'm going to regret it a little bit later. I feel like that's going to come bite me in my ass. I don't like being bitten in my ass. I'd prefer to avoid it. We'll bring that down slightly too, so that, there we go. Planetary temperatures have gone up slightly, so we're up to 37 right here. I may actually just keep this going in this direction. If we got to bring up global temperatures, we got to bring up global temperatures. It is what it is. And then I'll do a big old deep chasm right there, and then we're going to have to go up and rest for a little bit. That's okay, though, because we want to see what evolves. Let's go ahead and get our HP back and watch our populations change and see what grows. I bet it'll be something awesome, though. Autumn ferns appear to be doing pretty well. Everything, actually. Our planet seems to be teeming with life right now. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, we've got... Hold on. We've got new things. So we've got Dinorthus. We've got Calamites. We've got... So Dinorthus, Calamites, and Myriopterus. Well, we've got to go look at this. I mean, we're moving down the plant tree so rapidly that it's crazy. Oh, it's like a little... What is this? Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. That's not good at all. So now what I need to do is I actually need to bring this back up to the surface. That was a pretty major foobar. There we go. We'll bring that back up. And I'm going to have to do the rest of this by hand. Ugh. 1 second. There we go. All fixed up. No problem to be had. And we've also picked up a normal recovery leaf in case we need to get some HP back. Dude, stromatolites are dominating this ocean right here. They are going in deep on this ocean. And I think the reason why nothing else has grown is because the water is just too damn cold over here. Water's cold as hell on this side. If I could warm it up, we'd probably do a little bit better. Let's do it. I'm going to use a heat stone over here. I think that bringing this up by like 10 degrees sounds pretty satisfying to me. Did it work? Or did I just kill my other one? I might have just killed my other one over here. I did kill my other one over here. So this temperature is going to drop over here too. Well, then my suggestion would be that we drop a stone like in the middle somewhere. There we go. Because it does 31 by 31. Temperature shouldn't drop off until it gets a little bit further away. And then this pool over here should benefit from it at least slightly, I think. Although I think I need to raise the sea level too. Let's raise the sea level slightly. Oh, that's the wrong way. Other way. There we go. We'll raise sea level ever so slightly over here, just in a couple of interesting spots. It'll probably hurt our overall temperature, but it might help. There's a lot of deep ocean expanse over here, and a lot of this is supposed to be shallows, and so I think that's what's hurting us right now. We'll drop that over there, and then let's find some of these other plants that we've grown, because our planet's starting to look like a planet, right? We started with like a gray square that had nothing on it, and now we're sitting on a place that looks pretty damn livable. Looks pretty damn livable, if I do say so myself. So we're looking out for something. We've got a couple more plants in here that have yet to be seen. They should light up with a red little indicator when we fly over them. Maybe they're over here. Maybe they're not. Oh, yeah, here's that tree that we were looking at. What's up with this tree right here? Ass! I did it again. I really need to take that off my cursor. I need to take that off my cursor, like, hard. And this tree needs to be above sea level. All right, let me fix my mistake one more time. There we go. We're all tired out now, so unfortunately, I need to absorb something like yesterday. Oh, I don't have the energy to absorb it. I just wanted to save that tree because I didn't want it to go extinct. I was starting to feel bad about it. I'm assuming that that's Calamites, and Dinorthus we haven't found yet. So Dinorthus we'll want to look into. Oh, we've got a couple new things, too. We've got Xylophyton, and we've also got Birlipendron. Let's give a minute to do that. Oh, we got Pikaia. We got Pikaia. Okay. So it was... Oh, Birlipendron died. I think Birlipendron was that tree in the corner. But we do have Pikaia now, and Pikaia is an actual creature, which I'm actually interested in. I don't care about anything else. It's Pikaia that I find to be interesting. So over here we've got a new plant. So we've got grass that grows alongside the autumn fern in various lands and various climates. Okay, cool. And then we've got another level up, so hopefully that'll make us even better at terraforming. Like, we're getting pretty good at it. We're taking our terraforming skills up to the next level. On this side, with that new heat allotment... Oh, is that an actual fish? Dude, we've got an actual fish! Hell yeah! So that looks like that predator that I was talking about. That is Pikaia, a cephalocordate that lives in Elrathia in very hot water. Okay, so he's in a little bit of hot water right now. He didn't tell his old lady he was going out drinking. And so now he's just got to live with the results. And then what do we have right here? What are you? Oh, a brachiopod. Cool. So we're actually moving up the, we're definitely moving up the evolutionary chain right now. We've got brachiopods. We've got all kinds of little things going on. With the brachiopods all nice and knocked out, we should have something else over here too. That's my assumption anyways. I'm going to bring this land up a little bit. And there's little red dots everywhere. I don't know if those are like creatures or what those are supposed to be. I think it's life and plants. It's life versus... Oh, there's a bunch of them in there. There's like 3 or 4 of them in there. Good. But you'll note we have like no life over here, which is a bummer. Like, I want life to happen over here, too. If I can raise the temperature of the shallows, we might be able to do something with it over here, but... We'll have to take into consideration I got to raise the temperature of the planet. How much does that... I got an item that raises the temperature of the planet. How much does that raise the temperature of the planet by... We also have Seeds of Evolution, so we can fiddle around with that as well. We've got a field source. So centers on the cursor to make an area of the same height. When you raise or lower 2,000 times, it may appear in the cube. Okay. We've also got global cooling. We don't need global cooling. We need global warming right now. We need some greenhouse gases to sort this thing out. And it looks like the temperature is going to shift on us. We got a new plant over here, so I'm going to grab that for the level up. And that is some kind of, I don't know, a vine-like plant. So it's a Myriopterus. Okay. Good stuff. Wow. Watching this place change has really been kind of magical. I'll be honest, this game definitely has a magical quality to it that gets you into it. I'm going to see if maybe we can do something else over here. If I can raise the temperature of the planet, that'll work out pretty well for us. And so let's just make as much water as we can. I'm going to focus on ocean life for right now and making sure that it's nice and comfy and cozy before I do anything else. There we go. That's a nice little kind of... There we go. That'll work. And then we'll save this area for land growth over here. Now, we haven't done much with the mountain. I'm interested to see what spreads to the mountain, but I don't know if things have to get close to it first. But who knows? Let's jump back out and we'll just kind of watch things happen for a little bit and see what occurs. Well, it looks like Calamites done come back. And then we've also got Beryllipendron. Wow, this game is like exploding right now. We've also got a Trimerophyte. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and stop that off. I'm going to fill up my health, and let's go have a look at the things that we've grown, because I didn't get Beryllipendron, but Beryllipendron, I felt like it was going to come back. I felt like it was going to bounce back. It just kind of, that was the first member of its species that tried to survive, and it just didn't quite make it. So with Beryllipendron, what do we have here? With Beryllipendron, we've got a tree that is adapted to warm plains. Seems to be a differentiation of the blue grama. Very nice. And then over here, it looks like we've grown something new as well. So that's going to be the Trimerophyte, a xylophyton that flourishes in warm, dry climates. All right, cool stuff. What else did we have? We got an item over here if we wanted to go get it. So let's go run that down real quick. We don't have rivers right now. Rivers are going to hurt us until we get like one of the river items. There's an item that allows you to craft a river. Until we get that, we're going to be at... Oh, there's a new tree over here too. Cool. We've actually got like a little jungle thing going on this side. Hell yeah. And so that's going to be a new lepidodendron. They've adapted to grow in very hot savannas. Nice, and that would explain why they're all gathered around our... That would explain why they're all gathered around our heat stone for right now. Do we have anything new in here? We don't. We don't at all. And so that's going to be the point at which I think we should probably take a look at our library and see how we can get some new critters. Let's see how we can get some new critters. So we have... What was this thing over here? This thing is Pikaia. There was something that needed Pikaia to be around. So in order to get this right here, We need 46 to 56 as a temperature. And then we also need Elrathium picaya and Astraspis. We haven't gotten Astraspis yet, which I think is that one. A coral that lives among the Cyclomedusa. Do we still have Cyclomedusa in here? Does anybody see a Cyclomedusa? Anybody? Hands up. Okay, so Cyclomedusa are over here in the ocean. All right. Well, let's lower the depth here for a minute. Let's create a little bit more ocean for them to fiddle around with. I don't want to go too far with it. But I do want them to have some spaces that they can use for that good-ish. Planetary temperature has gone up by 1, which means that down here things should be a little bit better and more adapted for life. I will also kind of skittle this around a minute. Just get it nice and deep right there. And then hopefully they'll be alright. I may have just killed a bunch of stuff too, though. So every time you experiment in this game, there's always a chance you just kill everything off on accident. What I would do then is let's find... We have a seed of evolution. Let's use it on our let's use it on some of our critters over here. We haven't used it a whole lot, and I'd like to see where this is going to go. Most of it seems to have been blocked by the fact that we can't get Cyclomedusa to evolve. And so I'm going to throw that in there. In addition, before we add anything else to our primordial stew, I'd like to find... We should probably throw it on a trilobite, and we should probably throw it on Colunia, I think is our next thing. So if we throw a... seed of evolution or a seed of mutation. We'll use that right there. And let's just kind of see what happens. I'm also going to use a couple on these trees over here. Just continue down that path and see what happens. If there's anything interesting around, we can take our time with it. Let's jump back out to the overmap. Here we go. So I let our population go for a little bit. We didn't have a whole lot of luck there. I'm going to try and get some HP back. We didn't have any new evolutions. And so that leads me to believe we're missing something. And if we're missing something, we got to do what we got to do in order to make it happen. So the heat stone is still over here, doing that by 20 degrees, it looks like. That puts it at right at the safe spot of 41 degrees over here, which I like. I feel pretty good about that. I don't mind where it's at right now. Stromatolites are doing their thing over there, and we've got some more critters running around the ocean on that side. I don't see our trilobites around, though. I'm a tiny bit worried about Elrathi. No, Elrathi's right there. He's doing his thing. Okay. There's still some Elrathi around, just not a ton. I think we'll expand the water slightly. And we'll mostly do it on this side right here. There we go. That'll bring global temperatures up slightly and make this a little bit more useful. And we've already sprinkled love dust on all the things down there that we want to evolve. So I guess now we need to start targeting stuff. I mean, we've already tried the passive route. Now we need to target things. If I wanted to get this right here, birth temperature, 21 to 31 degrees Celsius. So it's too hot over here for that to evolve. Likewise, 20 to 30 degrees Celsius right here. Too hot for that to evolve. 28 to 34 degrees. Too hot to evolve. So I need to lower the temperature over here. That's going to be our best go of it. I think if I lower the temperature over here, we should see a pretty good explosion of life. Now, I don't know exactly how to remove these stones. It's one of the few things that I haven't figured out how to do yet, is to get rid of this stone right here. I don't know how to remove it. And so let me see if it says in the description. Strong sunlight. No, that's not what I'm looking for. We've got vanishes when used in a different area or if another stone is used. Let's put a chill stone at the top of the mountain and see what happens. And we'll let that coast for a little bit. We got a few new items here, too. Got a couple recovery leaves, seeds of mutation. That sounds good. There's an item over here that I'm going to go ahead and grab. Gotcha. Got that one as well. We've got an item right there. And so I just want to... Oh, we've got the Water of Life. Ooh. Water of Life might be clutch. I think Water of Life is a really good item. Let me take a look here. So Water of Life... Ah, we've got a river source. That's going to change the name of the game here. But what I really like is mysterious water boosts the fertility of organisms. When planktons reproduce, it may appear... Okay, so good. Whenever plankton have sex, apparently, we get one of those objects. Who knew? The weird side effects of nature. Let's just put a cold stone right here. So there we go. We've put a cold stone at the top of the mountain. Maybe something cool happened over here. I don't know. We might also have a bunch of plants die. but it should clear out this stone that was down here so that this water gets instantaneously colder. And in fact, it did. It dropped pretty considerably. So let's wait and see what happens with our evolution now that we've removed that heat stone from the equation. Ooh, Picayum actually... We killed off our stuff instantly. It went extinct. So we weren't in the sweet spot there, unfortunately. Barilopendron isn't looking hot either, but that's because mostly Barilopendron was around the base of that mountain. Okay. Changing the water temperature did move things around a little bit, and it did change the way that we interact with all this. We'll want to have, I think, a warm pool and a cold pool then. One of them will evolve in one direction, one will evolve in the other direction. We got a bunch of animals here that are on the verge of extinction, but we did grow a bunch of pine trees over here, so we've actually got like redwood trees and stuff, so that's pretty sweet. I mean, little steps. You're not always going to be able to have everything on every planet. That's just something that you've got to accept. You can only affect things so much. Trees that flourish in a variety of regions. Nice. Looks like we also have like a grass here or something like that. A fern that grows on cool savanna plains. Okay. We also have a couple of new critters over here that I'd like to take a look at. They're shined up a bit. What is that? Is that my new thing? My Calliopterus thingy or whatever? Shit, I'm having trouble aiming at it. There we go. Is that the new seaweed that replaces the old one? Ah, that is. So that is the seaweed that's going to eventually lead to the extinction of Colonia. Alright, and then we'll have a look at what we've grown over here by changing the temperature. Now, we instantly killed our trilobites by doing that, which is unfortunate. But it looks like we did pick up something new over here, and I just got to find what it is. Actually, that pretty much wiped us out instantly over here. I'm about to put a heat stone back over here. I'm not going to have much of a choice. Let's add another heat stone. There we go. That'll bring us back up and in some cases maybe get us to the sweet spot. So this will stay the cold water pool over here. This pool, on the other hand, I don't really know what to do with it. This pool appears to have reached the peak of its usefulness and just never bounced up to, like, real creatures for some reason. I don't know why that is, but we need to lock in on it. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to grow anything over here. Let's have a look and see what happens. We've done great with plant life, though. Good lord, we've done great with plant life. So the conifer trees are going to die because, oh, Picaya died again. Conifers died. We have a Phacops. Things are changing on our planet right now. We'll give it a minute. We've also got Picaya back, which is good. Barilopendron is dying out, actually, weirdly enough. Phacops appears to be surviving, actually, pretty satisfactorily. Let's go ahead and restore our health real quick, but definitely made some adjustments here that have changed the way that things have functioned. Let's jump back down to the planet, but that's basically going to be the end of our episode of Birthdays, the beginning. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here. We've got some of our critters back there at the bottom of the ocean. Don't think we got our trilobites back just yet. But other than that, we do have a new species of Phacops. I think Phacops is possibly a jellyfish of some kind, maybe? Or it might just be a plant. I don't know. Let's go look and see. That's the last thing we'll do here today. I don't see anything popping up new over on this side. No Phacops on this side either. That water is much too cold for anything to happen over there. So we'll have to figure out a way to get the temperature up over there. Where's my Phacops? What's a Phacops? I know you guys got something new over here, and I just haven't seen it yet. Phacops, where are you at? Ah, there's Phacops. Phacops, what be thou? I thought you were probably a jellyfish, judging from the name. Oh, Phacops is actually a trilobite, so maybe that's why it died out. They are unsuitable, so they're adapted to warm climates that were unsuitable for Elrathia. Oh, so they're the replacement for Elrathia. Alright, so we got a trilobite now. And we got some of our trilobites back. We lost a big grip. We had to exterminate all the other trilobites of the unsuitable faction before we get the blue trilobites. I'll see y'all next time. This is Birthday's the Beginning. I hope you guys like it. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.